There's no official date when the election season starts, but soon after the midterm congressional elections that take place 2 years before the election for the president, the first people seeking the nomination seem to announce that they plan to run. In recent years, the need to raise significant sums of money has forced would-be candidates to announce earlier and earlier. The primary campaign gets into full swing with debates between the candidates by the summer, a full year and a half before the presidential election. The first actual primary caucuses and elections don't take place until the February before the presidential election, which starts in the state of Iowa. In a state caucus, like in Iowa, members of the Democratic and Republican parties each meet in different places and try their best to drum up support for the candidate they want their party to choose for the presidential nomination. At the end of the evening, everyone at the caucus has to choose which candidate they support. New Hampshire has traditionally been the next state to vote. New Hampshire holds their primary election a little over a week after the Iowa caucus. After hearing the results of the Iowa and New Hampshire votes, some candidates choose to withdraw from the presidential race. In most states, primary delegates are assigned proportionally to those who win the primary election, with Republicans having a large number of states that are winner-take-all. The candidate's goal is to get enough delegates pledged by the time the party convention meets in July or August to win the presidential nomination. Over the course of the past 50 years, the outcomes of both the Democratic and Republican conventions have been known before they began, with one candidate from the party having the majority of the delegates pledged, and therefore being guaranteed a victory. However, if one candidate doesn't win a majority of the delegate pledges before, then the party convention attendees decide who will be the nominee. After the first round of ballots, delegates are free to change their votes. In the 19th century, it sometimes took as many as 39 votes for one candidate to receive a majority of the delegates. In the 20th century, the process became much faster. Once both main parties select their presidential candidate at their party convention, the general presidential campaign begins and ends in the vote on the first Tuesday of November.
Election day may feel like the finish line, but it's really just the beginning of the official process to choose the next U.S. president. After the polls close, local officials begin counting the votes, verifying each ballot, including early and mail-in ballots, a process that can take days. Then, county election boards audit and certify the results before forwarding them to the state, which also reviews and certifies the final tally. In presidential elections, the process continues in December, when electors in each state formally cast their votes, and concludes in early January, when Congress meets to officially count those votes and declare the winner. From the ballot box to the Oval Office, every step plays a crucial role in preserving American democracy.